action.
Spying on Speed Graphic here.
How?
He's playing C64 karate games right now.
Wish I was.
I remember I commented on something on one of the C64 Sunday videos where Speed Graphics and Zerfall were playing against each other, and somebody responded to my comment, and I assumed it was one of them, and it turns out to be just a random YouTuber who was responding. Because I started to draft this comment back to Speed Graphics, and then I was like, oh, wait, well, never mind.
Some random person? Excellent.
Yeah, you're a random guy. Like, I think I was making fun of like, oh, you're like jumping around, not hitting each other, and the comment came back, no, the referee stopped the match because of the incredible awesomeness of the combat, and I had to assume it was either Zerf or Speed Graphics, and it was just some random YouTuber. Like,
obviously, he saw the caliber of gameplay that we had and appreciated it, right?
it was pretty impressive.
What are you guys setting up to play here? What is this?
100 World
my understanding is that Zerfall is going to run 100 World Story. It's FatJohn9, you are the learned scholars of this game.
And I just realized my microphone was muted because I was eating chocolates. It's a game that came out on the Famicom. It never came over to the U.S., but it's been translated in years since. It's sort of an RPG/board game thing. The number of moves on the board game style map you can use is sort of determined by your experience. And then there's basically a bunch of random encounters you can get into either in combat or you'll find a random person in the woods and they'll give you a quest because they lost their mittens. And if you go fight a monster and then bring the mittens back, you'll get experience or arms or something like that. Or if you're JG, you'll encounter an elf in the woods and the elf will play a mean trick on you. And
you'll
lose
get into
half
combat
of your
with the
gold.
dodo. You'll get into combat with the dodo, which will last approximately 20 turns of the 30-turn game.
Alright, so, at a total of 4 minutes and 30 seconds, autoplay won by 2 votes.
Oh, come on. Okay.
Well, Zerfall, you can always make an executive decision and null and void the,
I can't say I'm going to put this up to vote and then null and void it. I'm not Grimith.
Die in a traffic accident, Grimith, or what? No, what was the actual?
Excuse me?
Well, to be fair, we can revisit this game again later.
Fuck every single person in this call, except for Popo. You know what you did.
I know.
So,
I guess I should be glad I had my mic muted for all those times I was saying disparaging things about Grimith.
I know that none of that's true, Bobo.
now,
You're actually a kind-hearted person, unlike everyone else here.
hey,
Kind-hearted?
I'm Canadian. I can't help but be kind-hearted.
Well,
Yeah, you're doing a terrible job of that.
Which
there
one of
was
these-
a
it's
Canadian
Treasure
who was
that has Don Payne in
disliking
it, right?
all of my videos, Zerfall, so,
There was a
kind of shattered my view, Canadian.
I'm spitting fire now after being so grievously wounded. Who else is next?
Treasure is the quest that primarily features Don Pan.
Alright, that's the one I want to do then.
I'm about to Goldberg my way through this shit.
Spit and Fire now give me fond memories of the frickin' Mario Party game where some poor sap had to breathe into one of the controllers repeatedly.
Sure. Well, what could happen here is that, you know, could do this this AI experiment and then afterwards, you know, actually do a genuine game. Since the vote was so close, you have the power with this charity broadcast to cater to both parties.
We could revisit
think
this
I
game,
thought
not
of something-
necessarily right afterwards, maybe a little later, maybe pick up, because King of Chicago is really close too, maybe this, King of Chicago come back.
But I've thought of something which will make it amusing for me, which is if we name the computer characters and we actually name them after people who are in the chat or on the call so that we have rooting interests. That's what's killing me about the AI, is that I wouldn't have any interest in who won.
Go
Also,
Gren!
Fat John says
Yeah.
the game volume is a little high.
Okay, I can still turn that down a bit. That's probably a good idea.
All right, in that case, I totally want to be named. You know, I want Wit to be named after me because I want to enjoy the white man privilege.
All right,
You're
so
just
we're
a
gonna go
black
with,
you're just a white boy, you know.
we're gonna go with sexy 69 turns. It's gonna be 4 players, and they're all gonna be CPU.
Yeah.
Alright, so CPU 1 is normally red, but who are we gonna make this? I think that we need to include a Fat John since he's winning everything. So
Fat John has asked for a Fat John character, so there you go. I guess, yeah, it would have to be FatJohn.
Alright, so there's CPU character 1.
This game has slightly less generous naming than RTK 13, a fucking PS4 game.
So who do we want to have for character number 2? I feel like we might want to have a MSRide just to see if he gets screwed over by the computer.
Yes, no, I think that was
How many tricks will be played on JG's
Exactly.
birthday?
See if it actually has something to do with naming somebody Mr. JG.
I'm gonna make a conscious effort to be just as pissy about my AI avatars.
Oh, it enables like the proper like hex code or whatever, like in the game ROM, to be like, all right, let me turn on the Don Pan and the elves.
Some people were suggesting that everyone's Fat John, but
Yeah, Fat John is suggesting Fat John.
How about John Cena? People keep talking about John Cena.
Cena. Oh my God,
Who would root for Cena?
Fat John, Mr. JG Cena. I don't
And
know.
then
I, don't
I
think
guess if
Cena's-
Grim really does want to be on it for white privilege, then
Yeah,
that's
Wit is
right.
the only one left. Wait,
That's
Danny
right.
Forrest says, "Oh, what?"
so this is the last one before we name the last one Grim.
Oh, and many people are upset over you not showing the game. They're rattling.
Oh shoot! I thought I picked that in the thing. I'm the worst at everything.
Politically correct, morbidly obese John
Why is
Cena.
it? Oh, it's not turned on. Boom.
I think one of the prizes should be you just email people a ROM of 100 World Story.
That's highly illegal.
There we go. Now we can see.
And as though it's highly difficult for people to just go do on their dang owns.
I know, and as though Zerfall had purchased a Famicom copy of this game before downloading the ROM.
Purchased a Famicom copy and then went through and meticulously somehow hacked it so that it would appear in English.
It's possible to technically do that. Anyways, enough people are saying Cena in chat. I'm gonna just put Cena.
There you go.
Hopefully we can see the character.
That's
on
peer
the screen.
pressure right there.
Why democracy just doesn't work.
Hey.
Go Turkish
Is on the
army
way.
over the... Oh. Things
Now,
at the top.
here's the real question, Grimith. Traditionally, Wit is actually a female.
Yes, I have no problem with that.
All right,
She's going to be the pretty Grimcess.
and we'll let the CPU pick the personalities because it's all
Yeah!
perfect. We have our hero,
Cunning
Mr.
John
JG.
Cena.
We have evil Grim.
Cunning.
The brilliant tactician,
Fat John the
Cena.
friend, JG the heroic, Cunning
Cena is
Cena, and
cunning.
Evil Grim.
Evil
He's so
Grim.
cunning.
Cena, he couldn't for you!
All right,
Oh
let's
my
let this game get
God.
started. On an island named Mass, far out to sea, a legendary treasure will appear. Become heroes, Fat John, Mr. JG, and apparently the AI thinks you can read really fast.
Oh, voice action song. I have sent for all of you because, oh crap, it's moving too fast. This is presented by, oh fuck! There must be something you can do to slow this down.
There must be. How do I? We're a machine here.
Well, the CPU is doing all the.
Oh yes,
It's
it's
just
advancing all the text.
Yeah, it's a bit
He was
like
doing that
if you really want to
process
read
on
through
the
all of this,
computer.
then in the second playthrough of the actual people, that's when you can do the read-throughs.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess this is just gonna be a real quick
I'm
game.
saving it for King of Chicago. I gotta get the pipes
Oh,
nice
Fat John
and
has 69 turns.
ready to go for the
That's his
Santucci
turn.
voice.
Nice.
That's right.
Later tonight, I will voice act Santucci.
Wait, is there a battle going on right now? I'm not even seeing it. Oh, there's the map.
There's a
Hey,
tomato
lost it.
fighting Fat John.
As JG, Fat
It's
John,
too
and
healthy of an
Cena
item.
go on trying to save the land, Grim is visibly poisoning the victory wine.
Look, Heroic JG is
right.
helping.
I will now spread the seditious poetry. Me.
Seditious poetry is an evil.
No, and JG's the
Grimith
first
will
to level up.
celebrate with beer.
Speaking of seditious poetry, next year, Grimith has to have an RTK6 LP starting up that coincides with this stream.
JG, this one's heroic.
Why? Why?
So that we can have $15 donations or above, and you get into the RTK6 LP.
But I already did 6. Why do I need to do 6 again?
Because it was awesome. It had Wong Chong the Dream Master.
I did enjoy learning that series. That was pretty fun.
You were legitimately surprised by some of the stuff that happened.
Like,
It's always fun when you play a game that you thought you knew really well and it throws something new at you.
Oh yeah. Like the point in time when I was playing not long ago, playing Aerobiz Supersonic, and the fact that Perestroika hit the Soviet Union. Not that it doesn't logically make sense, but it didn't occur to me that that wouldn't affect East Germany, because I just thought, oh, all them commie countries get to buy American planes when that happens. Nope.
Fat John just entered Granny.
Oh dear.
I don't know if you guys can see what is going on this little screen right now.
I can't. I can't actually see like what's going on the stream at all.
It's actually
It's only so
smoother
long to
on.
record.
It's actually smoother on the live stream.
Yeah, the stream's actually ahead of Skype right now.
That's weird. Oh god.
Yeah, I'm Victor.
What the chat's even talking about.
As far as it goes.
Any better? Anyone make out what that is?
Here's what we just need to do.
That is very dark on the webcam.
I see some kind of Apple product back there.
Oh, is that King of Chicago on the Mac?
Oh snap!
That's
I
Pink's
believe it.
face. That's definitely
That's
Pink's
Santucci
face.
back there.
Oh, is that Santucci? I thought it was Pink.
Well, now it's the hand holding the gun, but yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man. We could be watching the AI play that against itself.
That face.
Oh god!
You actually can let the AI play that game too if you just leave it. Turns into a movie because it's cinema.
Yeah,
The nightmares.
yeah, the
I thought
AI
I put
will.
it behind.
The AI will auto pick story selections, although in the interactivity shit, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah, it picks bad.
You're never gonna throw the dynamite into the window with the AI, but
Excuse me, it's a pineapple.
Hit the button to throw the. Oh, sorry, pineapple.
you're right. You're right. I walked right into that one.
Got it.
Sky babies have been defeated. And it crashed.
Now, like half of Zerfall's nightmare face in that one close-up.
Cena came to poo.
Cena came to poo, but only farted.
He is a true hero when he helps to defeat a Sky Baby.
Poor Cena, he must be so brokenhearted. Quit entering the Princess Cena. Get away from her
Grim
jewel.
also came to poo.
Oh yeah,
Cena's
John
too weak
Cena's
for that
definitely
jewel.
still weak. Grim also came to poo. Look, you're gonna still be too weak for the princess too, Grim. Sorry.
We can't wait for the pay-per-view event where they go up against the princess.
But John Cena's weak because this is the
In a
first.
ladder match.
Yep.
This is the first pay-per-view match of the feud. He'll win the next 6, but he
That
has to put
pay-per-view
the
event will also feature an interview appearance by Randy Orton.
Yeah, Bobo, our tickets not quite as
Yes.
close to the thing as that house show was.
It's
That's
kind of like
fair.
one of those. It's kind of like one of those horse racing games you used to have for the NES, where the only point of it was you could kind of like. This isn't really for gambling, but if you wanted to, you could gamble on these horses.
Yeah,
It's
well,
just
I
for
do
family
tell-
fun.
See the
Oh man, I lost my shirt in Chocobo betting.
I lost everything I had betting on Excite Bike.
Hey, Excitebike, another one of those games. It's going to be on the new Mini NES.
Will you deliver this to Charlie Haas? You'll earn magic. Will you deliver this to Rico and Jackie Gata?
Oh, that's good too.
Okay, so my plan to pay attention to 100 World Story and root for my avatar is already kind of in the shitter.
Oh, who just got a Goblin Axe?
They're already down 4 turns.
Is it a Goblin Axe or an Elf Axe? They're different, you know.
No one's there. Just drink yourself to misery and silence at the pub. Everybody got a goblin axe. It's just the in
That's
thing.
personal song.
The AI just lied to the old lady.
You're all
Well,
entertaining.
wait, which character was
Anyone?
that? Was that JG? JG, are you lying to old ladies?
I know my heroic stature is just kind of falling apart here.
John Cena totally gonna carry your he's gonna AA your luggage all the way to Storia.
Grim
Does
just
the
keeps trying
five
to enter the
knuckle shuffle
princess.
runs towards the ropes and hits Astoria.
Grim, quit going to
You
poo.
got a new bike?
No, that's actually my father-in-law's bike. Oh, you
Shoot
got
to
a new
name
bike.
is right. That guy does look a lot like
I thought you were
Xiaoyan.
downstairs and saw the other bike and was like, oh, you got a new bike.
No. I tell you
How fancy is it?
Wait.
Don't crash it.
it's new. And it's nice.
What?
Good shower, huh? Good shower gurgles.
Oh jeez. Oh, I'm
it's a
sorry,
BDSM
Fat
shower.
John. Oh,
Ooh, wow.
John died.
It's supposed to be a blood shower. Because
Oh, man,
plants
that got
grow
wiped
in
the fuck
shower
out.
heads of blood.
Battle on, JG. Or don't, I guess.
Well, you know, that thing's
Man.
like Fat John out.
So heroic.
You are definitely the most heroic character of this playthrough.
John Cena wants to test his luck again. Am I strong enough now, Princess? I haven't done shit.
All I know is that if Bobo was in there, his character type would have been sarcastic.
I'm sorry. I happen to have to point out that the heroic character is lying to grandmas and running away from battle at the first opportunity.
Okay, perhaps your character type would be too close to the truth. Grim, this will help, and he kicks you in the nuts.
Oh, it's Space Quest.
In black and white.
In black and white. No one is there.
Speed graphics has found something much more interesting to watch.
This demo for Space Quest. Karn!
No one is there.
Grim has left the party.
This party isn't evil enough for me.
I like how we're all watching the stream rather than the Skype call.
I wonder if I restart that, if it'll be better.
Yeah, maybe the 100 World Story window will not
Yeah.
get the same way.
I would just do the window.
Alright.
We tried it earlier, all before you were on, and it was cutting off a portion of the screen. It was weird.
Okay.
But maybe, this is a completely different window. Maybe it'll be fine now.
Whoops.
You sharing
This
the wrong
is
window?
as good a time as any to mention that if you're still watching the stream and you're still interested, we're still taking donations. So.
Yes, and there will be more prizes later.
The MS
Prizes?
I've got at
Society.
least 4 Steam keys to give away, and even more off-screen. So people just keep
And
lying
if-
to this old lady.
If you would like to be one of a higher number than I expected of officers draining away the fiscal resources of a force in RTK-13, please sign up.
Wrong color. Lost an item.
Man, bye-bye, Red Ruby.
I didn't
Don't
know
stay
that
close to me
Granny
anymore.
was so racist that she was really fixated on color.
She's from a different generation. Don't.
She's
get
not
mad at
talking
her.
about the Ruby. She's talking about the character that walked up.
Oh no!
Is there really a non-red ruby?
Fat John got tricked by
Non-red rubies are sapphires.
Yep.
Thanks, Ruby Doe.
Come on, we've all played Lufia at this point.
That's
Was that Lufia too?
Rises Angels.
Roses.
Cloud dies! Yes! Yes! Suck it, Final Fantasy VII!
So do you
God.
guys see the whole screen, or is it cut off again?
It's cut off
It's
again.
cut off again.
But
And
it's
it's,
not
Slightly.
bad enough.
it's a little flip showy, but it's alright. I missed the elf playing the main trick.
It wasn't an elf that played a mean trick.
Oh.
Don Pan showed up earlier.
What?
And everyone was busy talking about racial colors.
We didn't see it happen.
Yeah, I don't think we
We,
saw it.
we
happen.
can't see Don Fan.
The chat has
I
found
mean,
the one
Cena
person who
is
didn't
wandering
know they
around there.
could
We can
get
see
into my
Cena.
RTK.
Don Fan, no.
Yeah, we haven't seen Don Fan yet. The chat's excited about Don Fan. He hasn't been around.
He has.
He has been around.
He
We
tricked,
missed it because
Fat
we were
John.
watching Skype.
Oh wow, I really haven't been paying attention.
Well, no.
No, I think it just didn't show up in.
Oh, I guess it's going pretty quick.
Yeah, Grimith is evil. Grimith is beating up babies.
Shoot to May
Babies
masks.
will
Wait,
die.
what about Final Fantasy VII? I made a joke about Cloud dying.
Ah, Cloud dying, yeah.
Spoilers, man. Oh, JG has met a friend that's a little kitty girl.
It's Cat Girl.
Does
Don't
she want
hurt
her
the
comb
cat.
back or something?
No, she's just like, have this.
JG got 90
Okay.
coins.
Now I'm seeing it. So
Jeez, I just
Yeah,
closed
the,
it.
He just keeps
Skype
trying
call-
to enter the princess
Skype
and going in
calls.
line to grandma.
John Cena hasn't really figured this whole thing out yet.
Oh, see, I came back again because the first time I wasn't sure that you could see me.
I think the problem is Cena just can't say no. He has to answer yes to every question. That's his cunning instincts.
Will Grim enter?
Grim is equipped with wire hanger.
Fight!
Because he
Wait,
killed
is
the
he
baby.
fighting more Sky Babies? Is that what was happening?
Yeah, I believe so.
Damn. Well, that's...
Cloud dies! Woohoo!
I think Fat John is going to win this game. Fat John's the only one that's actually out like fighting enemies.
Oh, magical ruby. But you need a pair of wing boots.
Rubito. Hey, I came to Inuyasha.
Stranger, will MSRJG enter?
Don't talk to strangers.
Don't take
I don't think
magical
they-
rubies from strangers.
Do you?
Cena ran from the shower.
No one will fight the blood shower. Oh, no,
Everybody-
apparently Grim is choosing to battle on and then run away. Cena was, I guess he's cunning. He was trying to get someone into a fight that they couldn't win, maybe? No, this elf won't be able to play a mean trick after this fight.
Wow. Elf is dead. Elf can't hurt you anymore, guys.
Didn't even get to see that elf on the Skype chat, but I saw it on the stream die.
Yeah, I'm not,
They're really fast at using the shops in this game.
yes.
I can't even tell what they buy. It just goes right to XML. They just go in there and not buy anything.
Oh, another fight's being spawned on the map. The chasm! It looks an
Wait,
lot more like a
Fighting a
hurricane.
chasm?
And the chasm looks like a hurricane made out of pink cotton candy with an eyeball in it.
Just eat it. Chasm blows a
it's a little
gust of
early in
wind. Grim blew away.
Some kind of progressive Krakow there.
We don't usually find those weird Cthulhu type villains until later in the game.
Wit is one progressive cracker.
Yeah, it's just a white boy, you know. Like
But
Brock
white
was.
boy to everybody out there. Sea to shine and see.
Exactly. So Grimith has stepped away for a moment. Did I miss that? Can look at the chat.
Guy may just be sitting. He may just be sitting out because, you know, he was just interested in making sure that this got done as quickly and efficiently as possible.
Yeah.
Cena battles on. Oh wait, no, run from the pink thing.
They're just going around spawning as many people as they can on the map.
All part of his cunning scheme, I'm sure.
This is all a part of my strategy.
It'd be great if they got stuck in a loop and we had to watch people lie to Grandma Phil to buy winged boots for half an hour. That may well be what happens here.
Well, someone just has to go bring some winged shoes to that guy in the north, and they'll get the magic ruby.
And I have
they sell
every
in the shop there.
belief if one of these players was human, they would be able to figure that out. Oh no, an elf has appeared.
But the child was in the way.
And now the elf and the child
We
have
just got
died.
another donation, everybody.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, I think there's an option I can set this so that it stops not playing when I leave the window.
We have the late dance party.
Yes.
Because I need to refresh my windows after I get dance parties.
I gotta tell you though, Surf, of all the things that we're doing different this year from last year, the dance party thing is just so cool. I am loving the dance parties. Next year, we gotta get like a music cue kicks in too.
You know, this difficulty with the Skype screen sharing is justification of why this would not have worked if we were doing human players, because then JG couldn't really narrate like he wants to.
I live to narrate, you know that.
I am vindicated.
Just as grim.
So the comment on the last donation is, RTK13 in charity, I wish I could give more, but this is all I have. Hey, we don't want you to give more than what you can. But we want you to give what you can.
I mean,
Well, I'm an accountant by trade, and the Bible has this whole story about the woman who gives one brass coin out of need is better than the man who gives like a gold coin who has more to give. And I'm like, no, the gold coin's worth more. So what the fuck?
It's all based on percentage of what you can give.
But it's not. I'm an accountant, and there's like actual intrinsic value.
The gold coin will go substantially farther. It will do substantially more good.
It'll
than the
buy more
brass coin.
anti-MS things.
Hey, someone completed a quest!
Woo!
It was Cena.
Oh.
Goblin Blue.
Yes, boo.
Cena has the luggage, though.
Yeah.
Dying of fire,
Oh,
Cena.
he really did AA that.
Holy crap, he's leveling up like mad from this.
Jeez.
He just learned STF. He's not very good at it, but he learned it.
Let it for me, tee haha, is he serious? I'm pathetic, at least I tried, have this.
Kicks you in the nuts.
So,
These
sir,
quests
what's our
are
current
amazing.
total right now?
The grand total is currently $2,249 and sexy 69 cents.
Alright,
Nice.
49. That's what I needed now.
Personally, I would love to see us hit 3,000 by the end of the stream. That would be a beautiful thing.
That'd be ridiculous. So just today only, we're over $1,200 raised. Everyone has to remember that's Canadian, so it's really only 1,000.
That's a lot of loonies.
I've been thinking to myself, all these people who donated $10 Canadian, I don't have to make characters for them. I actually told them $10 American, so...
I have to stop eating these cookies.
Oh, so Canadian's not American? I
No,
see.
there is an exchange rate. If they donated $10 Canadian, they did not donate $10
Last time
American.
I checked, Canada is in America.
You got me there.
No, I don't, because Canada isn't real.
That's not the name of our country?
Also, something that was completely glossed over is that Grim found the dream.
Oh.
Oh, so
Right.
somebody
Turns out
might
the dream
actually.
That's right, I have like a set of like polka dot underwear now.
Grim is living the dream. Oh, God.
I thought you were
Oh,
just
wait.
making a speech.
You have
Granny
Sweet
and this one
Sapphire
doesn't-
at your side.
Though the granny.
Your
in
lights
this
should be
one-
going crazy there, Zerf, by the way.
Oh,
Hopefully
pirates.
they are.
Don't spoil the.
He's the Canadian dream.
Yep, that looks like you got in there. Good.
I'm really happy with this purchase of these lights.
There we go.
Alright, we gotta hit refresh on everything again, which slows the game down.
I love dance parties.
Now I gotta download another different CSV again. Oh,
And I know I'm not seeing it real time, but when Zerf looks over his shoulder at Speed Graphics and they kind of nod at each other in satisfaction, the lights are still going, but they finished the dance party early because why not?
it's just how it is.
It's like, we danced enough.
It's just like, good enough, bro. Good enough.
Suggestion from chat 3000 and Zerfall takes his shirt off.
I keep forgetting where I put the camera to wink at.
Hmm.
So do we have?
Big experience bump for JG. And Starman.
How does Zerfall take showers? Same as everybody.
First, I get in the shower, get all wet, then I grab the maple syrup.
Then the moose steps in.
I should have said the maple syrup and the Timmies. Too much
Well, but
Canadian.
the most important question, though, Zerval, is at what point does the Canadian bacon enter into the shower?
Oh, you mean bacon?
I take my fries into the shower, which is, of course, squirting gravy because it's a poutine shower.
Do you know what? One thing that I'm willing to do is that if we get to $3,000, I will just. I mean, I work at a printer. I'm gonna make a. 3,000 is so far away, though. I feel like I want to.
It's getting closer, Zerv.
It is.
Yeah. So whatever this pie in the sky thing you're contemplating is, if it's that far away, go ahead and promise
Well, no,
it.
I feel like it's not so pie in the sky that just going to 2,500 might be enough.
It's time to remove the
Well,
So
You got another 7 hours of this stream, Zerf.
yeah, I guess I can wait a little bit, but I want to say what the. You can't just like say, "Oh, this is what it'll be," but I'll decide what the stretch goal is later because that's lame.
that is sort of a dick move.
So
Poutine shower attacks.
Gravy shower.
Mr. JG leveled up.
JG's.
I'm gonna say if we can get to $2,500, I am going to make. You'll remember I did a pixel art version of me on a bike a while ago. I will make a postcard out of that and write a thank you note to everybody that sent a donation. I'll send everyone an email through the email system I have here to email everyone that's donated and let them know if they want a postcard. Just give me your address and I will send the postcard with a thank you message signed to you, and I'll pay for the postage myself.
I was gonna say, Zerf, that's a lot of international postage.
International postage isn't that expensive.
Zerf,
Especially for a postcard.
I just checked your channel because I was going to donate to get us closer to that, and you appear to be at 2,500. You might want to refresh. Either that or there's some weird rounding thing going on at the link that I just clicked.
Oh
No,
my
it's
god, we
not
are at
weird rounding.
2,500.
All right, I'm looking forward to my postcard, and I'm glad I don't have to donate again.
So, that was an easy stretch goal to get.
Yeah, like, Zerf, you really
work,
need to
team.
stretch a
Mission
little harder.
accomplished.
Hey, there's the lights finally! Woo!
Yeah.
Jeez, that took a long enough time.
Or are Zergling attacking over there? What's going on?
Meanwhile, Cena got fucked up, ripped 660 coins.
Yeah. And that appears to just be where the game is stuck for me.
Oh,
It's
I
just
can-
moved on.
It's because I'm
Oh,
trying
no,
to
you-
find what people's names are to say thank you to them.
Oh, see.
When
The last
when
three
the
ones-
window isn't active, it pauses the game.
Yeah, that's the problem. Alright. So, Maxwell Damage donated a little while ago, and the person who was talking about RTK3 and charity was Danny Forrest. And then the person who put us over $2,500 was. Gotta get them on the screen here so I can read the name properly.
Well, you can tell. You know who it was.
It was Lethal Feline!
Just trying to make sure that Zerf doesn't read off my real name on all Zerf.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Because I had that.
Thank you
word
very much for
earlier.
making us reach that stretch goal. Everyone's gonna get lovely postcards thanks to you.
Yay.
Now, what were the visuals of the postcards going to be? Because I want Nightmare Bull.
I don't know why you're so worried about Zerfall reading out your real name, because you say it all the time. It's Daisy.
Don't tell them.
Hey, Stacy.
FatJohn9.
All right, so you better figure out a stretch goal quick there, Zerf.
Good stretch goals, everyone. That's like
Yeah.
starter levels
They're
right
not supposed
there.
to happen so fast.
We're never gonna see those postcards.
All right, let's set an actual ambitious stretch goal that you won't reach.
Yeah, no, I want like a stretch goal for 3,000, and I'll help out if I need to, but I want a stretch goal for 3,000 that's going to fire people up. Something beyond you get to appear twice in a 300 video LP series on JG's channel.
That seems to be enough to really fire people up, though.
I know. I'm like so flattered and so shocked by that, but yes.
Yeah, it was really interesting to watch because like when you posted the video, I got a donation like within 5 or 10 minutes, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. And I got another one like 10 more minutes later, and I was like, oh, hey, people are up late watching videos. And then I went to bed and woke up, and I was just like, holy crap! Why are all these people watching the MysterousJG videos at 3 a.m.?
My European fan.
What, you mean like
The other
me?
thing happened. Somebody pointed out something in a video where like, it appeared, and I figured out what it was about, and it wasn't a problem, but it appeared that there was this bizarre 26 limit on how many created characters you could have. And it was because there were a total of 26 registered created characters and blah, blah, blah. But the point was, after I put that video out, I was like, oh, wait. It appears that if more than 26 people want this, I will have been lying to everyone and won't actually be able to do what I told them I was going to do. It's a stranger. Will Grim suddenly freeze?
Did you click off of it, Zerfall?
It got paused because I was typing to somebody in another window. I really do need to figure out what this.
Yeah, is there a setting in Nestopia here that you could tell it to operate when minimized, or
There
Out
is,
of
but I have
focus.
to. Auto start emulation, running background. That's probably the right one.
remote control car?
Yes.
Find what?
There you go.
Victory.
No, sorry, it was the wrong Solar. Although it's color in this particular patch.
And the
Yeah,
donations
unfortunately, I
just
don't
keep
have
coming.
Explain this to
This is amazing, even with the promise of a vague mystery, like as of yet undefined future stretch goal, people are still donating because they're like, whatever it is, it's going to be better than.
I know.
Oh, they're doing it!
They want this moose maple syrup shower to happen. Yeah, it's another 55, so I mean, it's just closing in.
Man, I thought that that'd be one of the high ones, but I'm getting pushed down on the list here, man.
So, the great
No
thing
need
about
to
this
read
game, the
that
first
one.
time MysterousJG and Bobo played it, the ROM patch they had didn't replace all the letters properly, so instead of coins you had soins, and instead of volcano you had Volbano, which I think has spread to several channels where people refer to volcanoes as Volbanos.
Oh yeah, no, I actually much prefer Volbano because it sounds like a proper noun.
Yeah, it's like the amazing site Volbano. That just happens to also be a volcano.
And of course, Soin could just be the name of the currency, like dollar.
Oh wow, I'm looking at
Man,
these.
he translated it right the whole time!
So I just checked the charities thing, like the actual donations. Lethal, way to go, man.
Yeah, that was very, very generous of you.
Making a difference.
Eh.
And you folks at home can too. Remember that
Absolutely.
multiple
Yeah.
sclerosis is something that affects, well, many people around the world, but primarily in Canada and Scandinavia. It is a mysterious disease that we still do not know the cause of, and, well, a solution to. But you can help.
Yeah. Well, and don't
Be
think
like
it's
me.
don't think
today.
it's just a Canadian Scandinavian issue either. I mean, I certainly know people with MS. I know that.
That's just where it's
Ruining the dance
primarily focused. For
I
whatever
know.
reason
I'm
we
just
don't
trying to
know
tell
why.
people. Oh what? What?
I was actually surprised
Alright.
at work. We've hired several new people.
I'd be
and-
surprised if I got several new people hired at my work too.
Well, it was over the last year, but
Oh, what the fuck! I just lost 830 coins. Oh, never mind.
just of the probably 7 new people that joined, 3 of them had direct really close family members that had been affected or passed away from having MS. So we had a really good big push at work this year too. Was a big help. We raised between the few people that work there like almost I think $250 or something like that. So, but
Let me tell you something,
there's just
brother.
so many people that
MS is an enemy of everyone, dudes, and the Macho Man is gonna tell you all about it. Isn't that right, Macho Man?
Oh yeah, it'll affect your nervous system and just take away all your faculties. It's not something to laugh about. You need to donate today, otherwise it could be you, could be someone you love, or even someone you hate. You don't want it to happen to anyone. So donate today, make a difference. Do it.
And from a personal point, my aunt died of MS, and I never actually knew her before she had really bad MS. I mean, the only memories of her I have are with bad MS, and it really is a horrible disease.
It is. Jaxor's maid of honor actually has MS, and she's one of the luckier ones that it hasn't affected her too badly yet. But she has had 2 children, and every time she's pregnant, the medicine that you take for MS is not a medicine you can take while you're pregnant because it would be very bad for the growing baby. So she's had to go off her medicine twice from that, and she's had very, some people they have good days for so long, and then it could be a year or more before they have another relapse. But when you go off the medicine, it really does come back hard quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if I can just completely shift gears, someone in the chat is asking why is Macho Man Russian, and the answer is who da.
I do think actually that Lethal Feline's Macho Man impression is the cream of the crop.
I'm glad to hear that. Real glad. Yeah.
I don't know about that now. I don't know. Bobo might have an opinion too, yeah.
Don't be saying that everybody's walking around here trying to do a Macho Man. It's not just something that any old Tom, Dick, or Harry can wander around and just hop into. It's something you gotta do your whole life. You do it from your day of your birth, you do it coming up, and you're still doing it now.
Yeah, you can't be the Macho Man unless you've reached the highest heights and sunk to the lowest depths. Yeah, once you've experienced that, then you know what it means to be the Macho Man. Ooh, yeah.
So what you're saying is if you soared with the eagles and slithered with the snakes, you've been everywhere in between, then you indeed can be the Macho Man. Right here, your friend. I'm talking right now. Ooh, yeah.
Reincarnation doesn't have to be, but I'm a little bit disoriented right now, so I don't know if what I'm saying makes any sense, yeah.
So just want to say this is not a voice that I can do.
You do a lot of good voices.
Oh, you're doing fine.
Everyone can do Macho Man. It's just whether it's a good one or not.
Now, Black Devil Barabbas is trying to tell us that if you work hard, you can really do an excellent Macho Man.
Shoot Team suggests that the next stretch goal be that the rest of the stream is done in the Macho Man voice.
I think that might cause people to start withdrawing donations.
Where are all these chargebacks coming from? Make them stop.
Don't be such
Anyway,
a
we
naysayer.
did get $100 more now.
Yeah, somebody just donated a big chunk of change.
Oh yes. Okay, so.
So are lights going up?
Their response is smash the stretch goals with lots of exclamation points. And of course, I have to download the CSV again to see what name they want to be recognized as, because they're mean to me. I'm gonna send them an email. You're mean to me. I had to do work.
Well, you can choose a name that shows up on the fundraising honor roll, and like I chose.
Wait, do we have dope music cues for the?
Hey, it's Birdman.
Got experience.
So yeah, the problem is it doesn't show me the recognition name unless I download the CSV.
Huh.
Right.
Yeah, but the main page has it.
Yeah, but I have to pay attention to who's everybody and which one's the new name.
Oh,
Right.
well,
At this point,
that's fair.
Zerf, it's less than halfway through the stream, and you've already blasted all the way far, far past your initial $2,000 goal. So we need to set something for 4,000. I'm gonna say four. I mean, like we're almost at $3,000 now, right?
Yeah.
So 4,000 is where you've got to get to now. So what is grand enough for that amount? The amount for for like a fairly poor condition used car.
That's true.
Or a decent motorcycle.
Yeah, decent bike. You could get like, you know, a 250cc.
Or maybe a crown, yeah, left over from a King of the Ring.
It was Baden who donated again right here at the end with smash the stretch goals. We also got another mysterious donation from somebody.
Yeah, don't need to talk about that. What I'd like to
Grim and
see,
Cena.
honestly, and I appreciate what everyone has done as far as upping the donations, but I like the new. I want to see some new donors. Is what I want to see, really.
I wanted to see what's going to happen with this fight between Grimith and Cena.
Oh man, Grimith leveled down.
Oh, Grim, what are you
Cena's
doing?
appeared.
Grim, what are you doing? Stepping to Cena?
He didn't make it. Oh, the evil John Cena has been conquered. I mean, evil Grimith. There's no such thing as evil John Cena. We've all wanted to see the heel turn for years.
So, you think you're untouchable?
I know he was a heel. That was a long time ago. Rapping in a pentagram about how the Undertaker isn't as cool as everyone thinks. I remember. Okay.
Rapping in a pentagram about how the Undertaker isn't as cool as everyone thinks. That's
Yes, it happened.
quite a thought.
Oh,
I'll probably wait.
Holy
Found a
shit.
goblin axe.
That's breaking down every 5 seconds now.
Jesus.
I'm so happy with how this is going.
It's gone really well. I love these lights.
Where'd you get these from?
I got them from Home Hardware, but they're just Philips Hue lights. This stream is brought to you by Philips Hue lights. Please send me more of these lights for free. But yeah, I picked them up last week and I played around with them for a while. I did have some bad times with them 2 days ago. I was trying to get them set up, and for whatever reason, they just stopped connecting to the bridge and everything. And I was like, no, this isn't going to work for the stream. I'm so upset. And then yesterday they just clicked again. Everything's working. Hopefully it stays that way.
So how the heck is that working, Zerf?
Well, there's a small hub that's it's actually connected directly to my router, not my router. Yeah, my router. And the lights themselves, actually, well, I don't want to unplug one. Actually, if
Yeah,
you,
no. Do
you can see this
an
one
explanation.
here.
Yeah.
I'll take it. And this was actually my grandmother's lamp, and I'm actually probably gonna keep it. But this section of it right here is all electronics, and this section itself is the LED light.
Okay.
So they're connected through Wi-Fi to the hub, and then there's various apps and whatnot you can download. So the way I have them setting up to flash whenever I get a donation is my work email receives an email every time I get a donation from the MS Society that says donation in the subject line. So I set up an if this then that with my work email account so that it emails trigger at if this then that, and if this then that says if this happens, and to get each light to be a different color when it happens, I have a whole bunch of rules set up, but it changes each light to a random color, and then the last rule makes them all blink at once. And you can kind of see when it runs. Sometimes they start flashing before they change color, and sometimes it's the other way around. So I don't know how it chooses which rule.
This one up here is orange.
Alright, gotcha.
Yeah, well, because it's the random color. These ones are actually off-whites, but there's so many colors that are close to white that when it's at random, it kind of...
Get the rematch between... Grim came back because he wants to continue the angle against Cena, but this time now he's teamed up with... Is that Fat John? Well,
Yep,
whoever
Fat
it
John
is,
Grim.
he's He's already gone.
Fat John's the only one that can take on Cena right now.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised there's lights that have Wi-Fi in 2016, but it is awfully weird.
Apparently they act to each other as repeaters, but I don't think to extend the Wi-Fi across your whole house.
And this thing is skyrocketing. We're up to 2775 now.
Oh man, I gotta hit refreshes.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, 3,000 isn't going to do
Can't
it.
stop
We're gonna have
the
to figure
train
out a
now.
4,000 goal. You have done some. You've done some small amount of work with patching ROMs to change dialogue options of them. Have you not, Zerv?
Pardon?
You've done some amount of patching ROMs to change dialogue.
I have done that before, yes.
How much work would it be for you to create? I don't know. Some sequence in some RPG that could then, I don't know, somehow include the stream.
Really
It
depends on
takes
how
enough
much you...
work that it wouldn't be done for like a couple weeks.
Just
Well,
make us a sweet art to commemorate this year.
Suppose you could make a sweet art to commemorate
Oh,
the
we could make a stretch goal that instead of using the 2-year-old Zerfall on a bike, or no, JG got special experience
Because the dragon appeared.
because the dragon appeared.
Actually, something weird is going on. I can't chat.
Oh, that happens every once in a while with the
Yeah,
chat.
refresh the chat window.
Oh, okay.
We could make it that I make a brand new pixel art for the postcard instead, commemorating things from the stream that happened.
If anybody goes back and watches these videos and said something to me and I didn't answer them, I apologize. I couldn't chat. Sorry.
Just so you know, JG, we did have one of the new new donors, put a message just for you. I just want to find out what their name is before I
Share the shocking,
tell JG.
deeply personal message.
keep the first message. Dear JG, F you. No.
Dear JG, Lennis 2 is the worst game ever.
Rupo Kupo, how could they say that?
Hey, one of the tracks from either Lennis or Lennis 2 is it was from Lennis actually.
It was,
Got into Game Music Concert 3 from or Orchestral Game Concert 3 from I don't know, like mid 90s.
Well, Lennis/Paladin's Quest, the music that plays in the Throne of Immortals, is one of my favorite video game pieces ever. So that might have been the one.
The track is called Naskuat.
Oh, well, never mind then. That's a nice
that's
one,
the
too.
town music.
so the
right?
message is,
That's
damn
like the-
you, JG, or damn your economic conversions. Also, hi, JG. And
Yeah, I'm not actually going to screw over the people who donated $10 Canadian, but,
but
it was a
that
thought.
was Kai Dia of LSNA.
Princess Kaidi? Kaidia?
Well, yeah,
They're
no,
the
that's,
president of
that's
Haida Corp.
Everyone knows how bad I am at saying names.
they're part of Vector Industries, so you can't trust them.
Hey, you
Background
can trust
attacks.
Shion.
And then another
Hey,
rather
And Alan.
substantial donation came in from
Oh my god, look at that. We're almost at 2,800.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lack
Sorry.
Studies.
I knew this AI broadcast would really bring in the money.
Yeah, it's bringing in. It's because we all have a chance to do so much talking and convincing. So Lack Studies, I hope I'm saying that name right, put in a rather substantial donation as well. And that is a new name that you were asking to see new names.
Yes,
my
yes,
pleasure.
my personal wishes are being granted by the internet. Thank you.
Good job, Laxtotes. You're a hero, much like, well, our people that are fighting MS.
Much like the heroic
Much like
JG, and unlike the evil Grim.
30 tomato bucks.
That's right,
Oh, you
Cena,
ran away.
give up. Run away from the Silver Dragon. That's what I fucking
Tap
thought.
like a drunk man.
I have to laugh that we've gotten like such a violent run of donations during this portion of the stream.
I know. Baden, I am not seriously going to screw over the people who donated $10 Canadian. That was just an amusing thought that I had.
How could it be amusing, you cold, sick bastard?
I know. This is what you get for not understanding different currencies. Although I had to ask Bobo to explain it to me later.
Mr. JG playing the meanest
Well, you know,
trick on everyone.
I'm an
I know.
really
I truly am a
understand
mean elf.
finances This way.
The one
This
good
is
thing
why
about
I
the charity
voted
being a
for
Canadian
Venus.
charity, though, it's easy to make your donation look amazing and not have to give as much if you're American.
Oh man, I should really. Next time I do a fundraiser, I should set it up in Brazil.
Dude in Zimbabwe, then you're really
Billions.
Yeah, do it in Zimbabwe dollars.
Give all those gems.
So and so just donated $10 billion.
holy shaz.
Oh man, I found that in my couch cushions because I live in the States and my money's worth so much.
Wow. Bitterness
Damn.
on the rise here.
I'm just lamenting my
truth
economy,
comes
not
out.
the United States
We're in
economy.
the U.S., why don't you?
It's not that the truth comes out, it's that the truth comes oot.
Oh lord,
We got Police Quest working on the Mac Classic now too.
man.
Now we
Everything.
can die for, well, pretty much
The
everything.
only police quest I care about is 3, the one where if you don't turn your partner over for being a bitch early in the game, you can't win.
Oh, you
Cena
need to
hit someone.
Go get in your towel and leave, and you get die of embarrassment.
And Cena should know better than to hit the fans.
But he does have a little towel that he holds up that says never give up.
Throws it at them.
So what's the 3 by Grimm's name again? Is that how many moves
Yeah,
left? Okay.
that's his motion, his number of moves he can do per
It's the
turn.
amount of motion in the ocean.
Yes.
It's basically his movement radius.
It's the dice roll he had on that turn that remains.
So
constant.
if you get minus dice for Bowser, it makes it harder for Bowser to kill you. Mr. JG got Maxwell Silverhammer. At least Mr. JG didn't get Maxfield Stanton, the tennis coach.
You learn arms.
Oh, we're gonna in the background. We're gonna get a game over here in Police Quest as well. It's one of the earliest ones you can get.
Game overs in Police Quest are about as common as, I don't know, like, flies. They're everywhere.
About as common as disco
She makes
parties
it-
during this portion of the stream.
Nice.
And if you try to do anything, it tells you you're dead.
Yes.
Well, you're not dead. You're just like, you didn't follow procedure. Game over.
Well,
Yeah.
It says you're dead, and if you try and do anything else, it says, "I say you, he dead."
It says right on it, since you're dead, all you can do is restore, save game, or start over. Shouldn't have worn a towel in the hallway.
King Graham, police constable.
Shaman 3 Mill suggests the stretch goal be a victory state in Star Zoo. Well, look, we're looking for a stretch goal that's something that can be accomplished. We don't want to just promise something that will never be delivered to anyone ever.
Oh man, if Grim was willing and we could have another Grimith Star Zoo playthrough as a reward, that would be
Bitch,
that would be
fucking
bringing in
money's
some
never
money.
gonna be. Fuck your ass.
That's why we're donating money. Because fuck MS, it's terrible.
Also, we know how.
If
know
you
how
donate
it's-
over 4,000, you will be sent tank suit.
Grim attacks, Cena blocks.
Back to
Cena
the Sierra
absorbs
Adventure
the
Game
hit,
thing.
sells, then fires up.
Laxtotes suggests that game overs in Sierra Adventure games are as common as nitrogen in the air, which is actually very accurate.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that one.
Oh no! Gulfric! Gulfric has kidnapped her daughter.
He's a porn kid.
It's at Pwn Cave. Don't get pwned while you're there.
Oh. Oh my god, stretch goal, stretch goal,
Oh my
stretch
god,
goal.
it's off the charts.
It is, actually.
Bean Honey, what is the coolest thing you think that Zerf could do for his fans?
You mean Bean is still up and she's not part of the stream?
No, just in general. We need a stretch goal for this thing because we've already gone past all of our expectations.
Oh, Dragon Sword.
Something nice he could do for people as a reward for all the money.
If we hit 4,000, Zerfall will pay for the DLC for Never Alone, so Bean and I can play additional Eskimo Girl Fox Spirit Adventure. And then I would have to make a donation in the value of the DLC so that it would work out.
That is what we're supposed to play. Old man joined.
Oh, see, now I don't know which one is ahead now, because I've got the stream and the Skype. I think the stream is slightly ahead of the Skype.
Oh man.
Now on to Inuyasha.
Take away! Oh no. You'll find that this neighborhood is very Poke-light. Not very many Pokemons in the neighborhoods.
And the Pokemon that are here are little light and loafers, you know what I mean?
Oh, don't lean too far out the window, no!
Hey, I can chat again.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't have to talk to you guys anymore. I can get into the chat. That's where it's going on.
Just got the blow off there.
Big time dicks.
Yes.
I didn't realize that it was streamed.
Oh, what? Oh, Grim.
Good,
No
a mean
tricks.
frick. What? No.
No wonder he hates them.
That trick was so mean. I like how one of my favorite things about this game is how kid-friendly they tried to make everything, but then the monsters all have boobs.
Japanese kid friendly.
Well, everything's better with boobs.
Sage wisdom from all there.
Damn straight.
Oh, that's actually already happening. Bean is trying to... I asked Bean whether or not she could come up with stretch goals, and poor thing, she's very tired. She worked, pretty long hours today and such. And it is fairly late, but one of the last ones she just said was, send everyone a postcard from Canada. I was like, oh, nope, we're already doing that. We need another
Part of me
one.
now wants to see that Canadian trucking game where Bobo and I just sat in as guest commentators and drew penises everywhere.
You didn't realize we discussed that earlier,
Yeah.
actually. Discussed
Oh, did-
Cross Country Canada making an appearance, potentially.
I might have walked away for a sec.
Yeah. Well, I think it
Or
was...
I was just really tired.
I already have
I think Grimith even sounded vaguely
Yeah.
interested in it, if for no other reason than the novelty that he might not have
What?
seen it before.
They had it at Holy Family.
I don't think I ever played it.
Oh man, Sean. Nope.
Oh no, the secret there.
Who's Sean? I'm confused.
There's so many of them. Speed
You think
Graphics
I'm cute. You know
has
I'm
never
sexy.
played Cross Country Canada, despite the fact that he went to the same schools that I went to when I played it.
That would be
He
like
was too busy
Bobo
playing
having never
Carmen
played
Sandiego
Oregon
as LL
Trail.
Cool J.
No man, Cave of the Water Wizard.
No, that was way before. This
Yeah,
was
that
after
would
we
be
had
like
this
an
idea of
American
computers.
kid not playing Oregon Trail.
Played on those. Oh, I was
I
playing
know what an
Small.
empty childhood that'd be.
Oh man, Atlas is here. I hope he doesn't shrug.
It's Mr. USA, Tony Atlas.
So, what is the farthest everyone on the call got, and in the chat, I suppose, in Oregon Trail as a kid at the school computer lab?
At the school computer lab, not very far.
I completed it.
Do you think you made it to Oregon? Was it at the
Oh, yeah.
computer lab
Oh.
or at home though? Computer lab. No.
Fucking liar. You have to be lying. There's no way.
I don't think I played it.
I mean, I died a lot too, but absolutely I beat the game as a
If I
kid.
played a
people in
game and I
chat-
didn't have dysentery, it probably didn't actually happen.
And
I'm not talking about finding it and playing it later. I'm talking about in the school computer lab.
Yeah. Well, see, one thing that you need to understand is that my mother was an elementary school teacher and would bring the Apple II computers home for the summer.
What?
Oh,
I played the
That's
hell
where our
out
tax
of all
money's
those
going?
games.
For old
That's
Dragon
a
to play
little
Apple II
different. That's a
computers?
little different.
Not your tax money, Zerf. Our tax
I just assumed she
money.
took all of them from everywhere.
I never made it much farther than Nebraska, but I remember seeing someone else make it to the river mini game at the end and just being really excited, and then they lost.
Yeah, I mean,
We're counting
but
on
see,
you.
I mean, I just played it so much that when we actually had time to play it in school, by then I was essentially an expert at the game.
No, Rat-a-tat is
As
evolving.
much as you get.
Is it all?
Rat-a-tat,
And that's led to all the
Ratiti. Titties. Everything's better with boobs.
cities.
Play for free online, my lord.
As for me, I'm fairly sure I never had enough time on Oregon Trail to actually finish it. It was
I don't
all
think-
very it was very competitive for having time on the games when I was in school. Like
I
we
just
had,
beat Atlas. I'm sorry, I have to interrupt. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
I mean, we had Oregon Trail, we had an Incredible Machine.
Oh, that was
Those
a
were
good
good
one.
times.
Oh, I don't think we had Incredible Machine. We're
I
still
never
working on
played that
Number
until later,
Munchers.
but that was a really fun game, actually.
I never played that one. I mean,
And then we
let's
had
see.
one about fish.
Odell
Oh,
Lake.
Odell Lake.
Odell Lake, yes.
Played the
yes.
hell out of that one. I love that one.
Where you're a chub and you just hide from everything.
Lemmings.
Lemmings was a great game.
Number Munchers, Word Munchers. There's another one of those.
Carpet
too.
Munchers. Sorry.
Wasn't
Yes.
there one? It was in a mine, and now I don't remember the name of it. But like, you had to use one of the like basic machine, like the basic mechanisms or something like that. Like you could use you'd use a lever, or you could use a
Enemy
pulley.
mine?
What's that?
Enemy Mine? Mickey Mouse is stupid. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
It sounds
might be thinking-
familiar, Bobo, but I can't
Sorry.
place it. Yeah, Lax Studies, we were talking about Odell Lake.
Oh hell yeah, Odell Lake.
Yeah.
And I remember because I
His
did.
donations start to slowly drop off.
Yeah, that was
I
your
did-
like 500 subscriber special, wasn't it, Bobo?
I did Odell Lake. I don't remember what subscriber number it was, and I remember I don't think I had the audio up at the same level where I could hear it as it ended up getting recorded, and so I wouldn't always hear the audio cue that the auk or whatever the bird was that would fly down.
The
Oh
Osprey.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't always hear the osprey, so it's just like after a while I'm like, oh shoot, nothing's coming. I need to dive. And I remember JG at least commenting once that he kept freaking out every time that happened because he knew it's like, dive, 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 why aren't you doing anything?
Dive, God damn it! Osprey being the name of one of our cooler military airplanes these days.
Oh, the VTOLs. The
Yes.
I was gonna say the wobbly goblins, but no, those are the stealth bombers. But apparently the Osprey are a little unstable during that whole transition from
Playing the
take off
helicopter.
to fight. or
And
flight.
that's the thing is like, oh, they're unstable from transfer to plane to helicopter, and then you got to stop and remind yourself, humans were never
transforming.
meant to be able to fly plane style or helicopter style, and now we can switch back and forth at will.
Hey, JG, respect for this stream, all right? From helicopter styles to plane
Yes.
styles.
You're right. I need to use Canadian.
Unstable styles.
Meanwhile, because I know it's not synced up with what's actually happening, I will sometimes check Zerfall's face to see how he's reacting, and I have to remind myself, no, that's what he was doing like 5 minutes ago. So.
I'm laughing at my own joke that I'm making right now, but it's going to be worth it. There's a reason why I haven't been talking.
Oh boy.
Oh, I see.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
He's already creating the whatever. What's the evil Grim doing?
He's got a new Odell Lake GIF he's gonna debut here.
Oh, sorry. That didn't really. That's incidental to everything.
So how long have you
Grimith
been
is
watching
part of the
AI
battle with
play,
Silver Dragon. He's a man fighting silver dragons. Actually, is everybody? Oh, wait. Yeah, everybody
Most
except John Cena is fighting the dragon.
John Cena's too busy waving his hand in front of his face.
Oh, that's right. The third Munchers game was Fraction Munchers.
Frackin' munchers.
I'm glad we got back to the Munchers.
Damn straight.
So realistic.
I love those games.
Great.
They
Oh,
taught him
it's
how
not
the
on the Silver
math.
Dragon fight, but it's worth it.
Sam assists.
John Cena will show up at the last minute to pin the dragon. Oh, good one, Lex Studies. Oh,
Remote.
Cena got shit stomped.
Screaming my name.
Love some again.
Grim
So who
had
got the
5 hit
points?
points.
Oh, Grimith gets a special experience.
Damn.
Grimith, what do you think of this? Oh, you're not here.
He found the gold box. It's special Amazon deals.
Quick, hurry back to the king.
Speaking of special Amazon deals, I can't believe the quality condition of this Commando cartridge. I also can't believe that it was in Amazon warehouse deals. What the hell are they doing with copies of Commando for the Nintendo?
So, bro, when are we gonna play Bionic Commando Rearmed 2-player? And,
Any
like,
old
die
time.
800 times on the,
Draw stage.
Alptros level.
Oh, God.
Hopefully, you guys are looking at
Why?
chat.
Ratchetty.
Where?
You're gonna have to put that up on the actual stream image after this game.
You need to put that on the Twitter right
Nice.
now.
Nice.
Why are the why are the
It's
breasts
the new
on?
Pokemon Go ad.
Make sure to hashtag that shit Pokemon Go.
And this is gonna make me the least cool person ever, but my first thought was, why isn't it Nidorina? She was a female Pokemon.
No, it's Ratchety.
Oh shit, I have a million roses.
No, we don't need any drowsies tonight. We're trying to stay up all night streaming.
I think I hurt Grim for a second there.
It really tickles me how people are staying up to the late hours of the morning walking around catching invisible Pokemon.
They're not invisible if you're looking through your augmented reality phone.
Depends if you have an internet connection or not.
I was jokingly trying to convince a fairly senior person in my organization that they should play Pokemon Go to connect with the millennials who are our new hires. And her response to this was to start saying, wait a minute, do you know about this? Do you actually know this game? Like, really know it? Are you playing this game? And I have actually taken the time to speak to someone who is actually playing this game? And I was like, no, really, no, never, no.
A friend of ours, his wife, works at a Pokestop. So, it's not actually a Pokestop.
Your friend Nurse Joy?
But it's ridiculous because she started playing the game just because she knows she works at a Pokestop. So she's like, I can just like leave my phone plugged in so the battery doesn't drain and click, 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 I win the game.
Hey, I defeated something. So good for me.
So I got that going for me. Oh, the smile mask is super creepy.
Don't worry, it jobbed to Cena pretty quickly. Can't believe Cena, like, there was the big fight with the dragon that would seem to be, like, you know, sort of the big dramatic climax of this, and Cena's just like, no, I'm off shooting a movie.
I gotta beat Rusev a few more times.
Oh, Mashka.
You're leveled up.
Okay, now I'm watching the ending on one stream, and
No, you found it.
It's the king of town.
I think that
You found it.
I think that I actually have taken control of having to press the button now.
Oh, wow.
oh, nice.
Well done, AI. You carried the day.
I love the king.
This is wonderful. Oh, did you? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to be the king there?
You did well, Fat John, but you can do it if you want. It's okay.
No, let's open this treasure up. Oh, what a lovely jewel.
But I would rather do the voice. That's
This is the best part of the game. With great joy, Fat John was awarded part of the treasure.
Fat John did win. Wow, that was the whole joke going into this.
Fat John always wins.
Mr. JG returned to the seed.
JG drowned himself.
I returned to the sea. What the fuck am I like seeing it?
Grim
Merman.
left to start a new life.
Blood. Oh, shit.
And Cena turned to a life of gambling. ...
I've never seen that one before. Wow.
The game's still bringing up surprises. The end.
John Cena didn't just leave. He actually became a gambling addict.
No.
Princess,
They
are you
just
ready
think
now?
And here are the final scores.
He's doing more high-risk
I
maneuvers.
think that was the best possible ending. I got to beat Grim, which was a personal goal, but more importantly, Fat John won and John Cena was last of last. Ah, that was beautiful. That could not have gone better.
Fat John cannot be bested.
So, are we going to actually do a game where people play, or are we going to go to Chicago, King of Chicago land, or what's
Chicago
next?
Styles.
I think it's-
Or are we going to have a poll?
Well,
Oh, the poll could send us in any crazy direction.
Yeah.
Democracy just doesn't work.
Clearly, we
gonna say
need to
that
go.
I think
we
it
need
might be
play
good to go
Pokemon
to-
Go like a LinkedIn channel.
it might be good to go to King of Chicago for a change of pace. We get a lot of voices and stuff, and then come back and play a human game of this if we so desire.
What do you desire?
So, the version I have on here right now is the Steam version. So,
Well, we could go to a poll of some sort, especially if we find a way to incentivize people to donate, like, you know, $2, $3, or $5 in order to get a larger vote somehow.
Anyway, I'm going to step away for a second, make some coffee, since we still have, 7 hours to go?
just about, yeah.
All right.
6
I
hours.
think I'm
I
gonna
wanna
go
go to this.
nuke something, get a soda, so I'll be back in a moment as well.
So, are you suggesting, JG, that we play more 100 Roll Story, but if people make it to $3,000, we'll kick it over to King of Chicago?
I'm not really having a very coherent suggestion, other than that if you could make a poll and somehow people could donate and vote in the poll after they donate, that would be awesome, but I don't know you can do that, so maybe just do what you want to do.
Stretch goal is the CK2 stream.
Yeah, Bobo needs to play my CK2 and JG2. I don't really know what that means, actually.
Well, you guys won Crusader King 2 keys, remember?
That's true, but I wasn't planning on playing anything that involved me doing anything other than talking at the screen.
We did learn in the very first year of live stream, after about 12:30, you don't play any strategy games or games that require too much thought because you get tired from thinking, oh, shoot! Oh, it's going crazy in here!
Actually,
We were not in sync for the nods this time.
Nope.
Thank you, Shoot to Maim. Good for you. My I actually, as much fun as I had in that last stream, the Grimith stream, was getting up and driving over to Bobo's place early and doing Nobunaga's Ambition when Grimith was really, really tired and kind of strung out. That was actually fun, and that was a strategy game. But it was also me getting a night's sleep and then playing a strategy game as opposed to
Hell, I will admit I had a good time with Grimith while we were both tired and strung out attempting to play Aerobiz Supersonic. Admittedly, Aerobiz Supersonic is maybe well, I don't know, actually. Maybe it is exactly as intense of a strategy game as Nobunaga's Ambition. I couldn't really say for sure, not having played a lot of Nobunaga's Ambition.
I will say that I
have to
totally
play,
didn't fall
Aerobiz.
asleep for 40 minutes during that part of the stream.
What's that?
I said I totally didn't fall asleep during that part of the stream at all.
It's all right.
At least I muted my mic so I didn't snore.
Yes. Now, Zerf, I do have to admit, I'm enjoying the stream, and I'm gonna try and be on for a little while longer. But as a little voice reminded me, I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, but it's not in like the early morning, so I'm still gonna try and stay at this a little while. But
I have to be at somewhere before 11 o'clock by an amount that I don't know.
What? You are the only person who is absolutely obligated to be here
I
until
know.
7.
I'll make it work.
I have every intention of
Gun.
being here with you for the duration, but I'm not sure.
So
I
the
did
last,
I was actually quite pleased last year that I was here for the duration.
yes, the
Oh,
last
yeah.
donation that changed us to this lovely purple and yellow color scheme was, in fact, Fat John saying, "I always win." ...
Well, that's pretty cool because he's had good luck with the prizes, and it's nice.